Your boss is gross to me.
Hey guys.
Hi.
My what?
I said your boss is gross to me.
My boss is gross. You haven't met him. So what's up, guys? I'm gonna lean back actually because the mic is low today. I was just venting about what was I talking about?
Work and junk.
Oh yeah, my boss he lives in is Dalton, Georgia, I think? Is it Dalton, Georgia? It's one of those places in Texas that also has a city in Georgia, and I don't remember which one it is. Is it Dalton?
I have no idea.
I don't care.
Dallas,
Georgia. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, Dallas, Texas. What, Dalton, Texas? Am I retarded? Or am I wine drunk? I think I'm a little wine drunk.
You're not going to stop drinking wine.
I'm not going to stop.
You've identified the problem.
And that's the first step. The next step is finishing this glass of wine. And then the third step is not drinking any more after that. He lives in like Dallas, Georgia, which is like an hour or so from here. And yeah, I was venting to Shane because he is like a military man that is a non-somniac. So he's one of those people that doesn't need 8 hours of sleep. He needs less than that. And some like really extreme non-somniacs only need like 4 hours of sleep and they're perfectly fine. They don't have sleep deprivation. If they slept 4 hours a day for their entire life, they would reach zero sleep deprivation because that's all they need. But then there's some people who need like 10 hours of sleep a day. And those people are just as natural. They're on the extreme end, but they're just as natural. And they're not lazy because they sleep 10 hours because that's how much they need to not reach sleep deprivation. And I get really heated because I'm one of those people that has that needs like 9 hours of sleep in order to feel like I slept properly and not be tired. And I can't... No matter how much you train, no matter how much anyone tells you can train it, no matter how much the military says you can train it, you cannot train your body to sleep less. Right. You can only actually decrease it by like 10%, maybe. And that 10% you'll still feel tired, but you won't actually be sleep deprived. So you'll be fine with like, instead of me having 9 hours, I have 10% less, which is like 8 hours and 10 minutes. And that's like, okay, that's still like my minimum is 8 hours and 10 minutes. So my boss who lives like an hour away is like, I'm always 15 minutes early and I live an hour away. Why can't you be that early? And I'm like, because you have me do 8 hour turnarounds, which takes me an hour to get there and back because it's 30 minutes away. So it's an hour roundabout. Or round trip. And I'm like, I have 7 hours of sleep plus all the time I get ready, and I'm trying to get as much sleep as possible because I need 9 hours of sleep before I get sleep deprived. And he's like, I only need 4 hours of sleep, and somehow that makes me lazy, and that just really pisses me off. Anyway, we're starting this game 3 minutes in now, just now. So yeah, you come in here and it's like, whoa, look how interesting it is in here. There's so much like in here, like fog and rocks and shit. And the cool thing, the thing about this is this is a boss room. Actually,
and he gets mad at me when I stop listening to him.
This is a boss room. You can't see very much. It's like I don't know what's going on. And you're just like looking around the room, and if you look up, you're like, oh, what's that eyeball thing doing there? I can't like look at it. There it is.
What is the eyeball thing doing?
Hang on, I'll trigger it in a second. It'll. Sorry, this controller's a little. There it is. He's like, ha! I see me, and then he comes at you, bro.
What would happen if you don't look up?
I think if you stay in here for a while, it'll do the trigger by itself. I have to have him slam down. Did I just get hurt by his like
acid blood? What kind of monster?
Oh, that's what it is. You have to do that. I forgot. I thought him going down was the vulnerable moment, but I forgot you have to make him vulnerable after being vulnerable. And then he's gonna go up here and lay some fucking eggs. But his eyes are gonna go like really red, and you can shoot him if your controller doesn't suck. Oh.
These are really horrifying monsters that they were whipping out in like a Legend of Zelda.
Oh, come on. The targeting is fucking... I'm scared. I have to block because I only have 3 hearts and I'm trying to die.
This game is really horrifying.
Alright. Yeah, it's got some horrifyingness to it. Yeah, this is just the first fucking boss. This is what's fucking killing the Deku tree, is this like parasite spider thing. Shoot the fucking eyeball! It wouldn't like whatever, I'm mad at it.
As well you should be.
Okay. So he's going up the wall this way, so I think if you follow him and then go this way, his eye will be over here. It might be on the opposite side though. Fuck, it is, isn't it? So he's about to lay some eggs, but if you go over here and like shoot him in his eye, he'll fall from the ceiling instead. You know, it was over here. Fuck. So you have to go up the opposite end of the wall he was climbing.
I feel like he's gonna... Like, you're fucking up his kids. You know?
So he might attack me, perhaps?
Right. You're killing his kids. They're no longer alive because you've shot them in the face and stabbed them.
There we go. I literally had one hit on him left. Yep. So I took literally 3 minutes to talk about my problems and then literally 3 minutes to beat the boss. So
now it's my turn.
I wish my problems were as easy to beat as a boss.
Right? Like if the show.
Wait, what do you mean now it's your turn?
To
play?
No, fuck
Oh,
that.
thank God. Oh, to complain about their life. Oh, if anyone cared.
Like if my family had a shut-off button that I had to shoot
God.
at. I mean,
You can shoot the shut-off button?
Yeah.
It's not an emergency switch. You literally have to take out a pistol and shoot the shut-off button.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I mean, for the most part, I think they do, but that would require a regular gun.
Well done, Garfles. 'Tis thee, I am the bestest of the, but I'm dying. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage.
His mouth is open.
Oh yeah, I know thou lettest say all the crowd I like it. Now I have got more to tell you. Also, listen, no, no, girls, no, that time is short. Can I pretend like his mouth isn't open? I feel like it's better that way.
Yes, please.
Thank you. Yeah, I said no, and he's like, no, I don't have much time left. You have to listen, and he doesn't even ask again. He's just like, nah, listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert. That's where he's from. Is the desert.
Really? Mm-hmm. What is in the desert?
I have no fucking clue.
Well, is there Legend of Zelda?
Although there are ghosts in the desert, I wonder if one of those is his father or his like parents.
Well,
there's some pose is what they're called, but they're like the ghost of the dead. I wonder if one of those pose is supposed to be like the parents, because he's from the desert, and the desert is nothing but an open, vast nothingness. There's nothing there, but there is one ghost that you follow around. Anyway, that's just a theory. My game theory. Is that trademarked?
I feel like it is at this point.
I'm sorry.
I remember when it first started, it was like this really ridiculous thing.
I hate it. Honestly, I hate it so much. Every time he's like, but that's just a theory, I'm like, please skip. Because when he says a game theory, it just seems like you don't know what's coming next. What's coming next? What is it? A game theory! And you're like, I fucking knew that. You say it every time. As if it's some sort of surprise, but it's not. It's like, that's just a theory. But game theory! Like, fucking shut up.
I mean, the odds of it being anything else after all of what we sat through at the end is like, and that's just a theory. An FBI most wanted theory.
Right? This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorceress powers in his search for sacred realm is connected to Hyrule. For the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. I call it black magic.
I call it... Oh, wow. Black magic, really?
For it is that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic. Almost as divine as me. The great Deku tree.
No, you're not divine. You're not a drag queen. I know who divine
The
is.
Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. They're goddesses, though.
No.
I think they're all three goddesses. In fact, the statues all have breasts.
Divine is a drag queen.
Stop.
No, I'm serious.
Oh, no, it's time. 3 golden goddesses descended from the chaos that was Hyrule. That's what I was saying. Okay, so fuck it off. I was right. I don't know if this is Corey talking or the Great Deku Tree.
Right.
And the goddess of power. Nairu, the goddess of wisdom. And Furore, the goddess of courage. Yeah, I know it before it comes up because I'm fucking epic.
I mean, there's only 3 and it's always been the same 3.
This fire is the fire of creation, which created the the planet. See, this was like pretty epic shit when it first came out. Like this was shit you didn't see on any console ever, and then all of a sudden this 3-dimensional like lightning and rocks and creation and craziness. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated land and created the red earth. That was probably Din. Nairu, with her loving whatever the fuck, poured her wisdom into the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world.
Warp?
Mm. I don't know, I'm trying to be funny and it's not working.
It's not that it's not working.
Furore, I don't
need to take a breath sometimes.
With her rich soul, produced all of the life forms who would uphold this law.
She pissed it out. It's not raining. Don't open your mouth.
And then they collided really hard into a Triforce. It was really painful for all of them. Some say you could still hear them screaming. And you hear the woo, like the majestic like woo it makes when it comes down. It's just them screaming.
No, I want to hear the like an actual like guttural scream. Ah! And then they're like, oh, how whimsical.
How majestic.
It's beautiful.
It reminds me, god damn it. I say god damn it every time because a lot of our referential humor is Game Grumps, but fuck it. They were playing the game called Everything. And the very first scene is the deer with the wide eyes doing like rolling and like rolling. That's how he walked, was this like one frame tilted him 90 degrees and another frame tilted him another 90 degrees. Like he was rolling.
Yeah.
That was his walk cycle. And I just imagine like them watching it and it's like, this is everything and that everything comes from nothing and that when you get small enough, everything is the largest scale and blah, blah, blah. And watch this creature walk around the plains and it's like, ah, and it fucking rolls around. He's like, majestic. That's all I can think of.
Honestly, okay, so I feel like we should start getting like some indie games in. I love indie games.
Oh yeah.
I love the idea of them. I love the fact that artists like poured their heart into it. Eventually, one day, I'm going to create something of worth, and
with me, of course, because I'm the coder. I do the coding.
You
can't make the video game without the coding.
Yeah, I know.
So you gotta have me there. So I get to take half, regardless of how awesome his ideas are.
I mean, yeah, eventually. I want to tell stories with these characters that I create.
Oh, you mean like Thunder Thighs?
Oh, Thunder Thigh Ho. Oh, my God. I haven't thought of Thunder Thigh Ho in forever. That was the original idea. This is trademark. Don't you dare steal it. But it was about a ex-prostitute turned superhero who uses her thundering thighs to quake evil.
Yep. So if I had to guess what it would be like, it'd be like a combination of Beautiful Joe and fuck, what's her name? The bitch with guns in her shoes.
Bayonetta?
Bayonetta. I was thinking Dominaria for some reason. I don't know what the fuck that even is from or even is a word. But yeah, like a combination of Beautiful Joe and Bayonetta where like you know that you're being filmed and that this is a film, but also you're a little diva bitch that's way too tall for your own good.
I wanted this to be more comic book-esque.
That's what Beautiful Joe is.
No, Beautiful Joe is a movie.
Yeah, you're right. It's like a movie that's after a comic book because it's like got that like superhero vibe to it.
Yeah.
It definitely doesn't play with the comic book part of it. So I mean, it kind of does like little stills, but anyway, take this stone with you. It's my last Testicle.
I know. Anything that comes off of the tree, and he's gonna get you something that comes off of him. It's literally like, take this sap, drink it when you're in your most dire need. And it's like, you drink it, it's like kind of salty. He's like, this
is something I really didn't like about this. It was like, okay, so you.
Whoa! Did he just fucking die? Oh, I was
yes.
gonna say.
The Great Deku Tree's about to die.
No, like it exploded, and
But here's the thing I never liked: is you go into the Great Deku Tree to save him. Then you kill the thing that's killing him, and he's like, yeah, I knew it the whole time that I was going to die anyway. I just wanted you to go kill this thing for no reason. And now that it's dead, I'm going to die anyway, but here's the thing that you needed.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch, give me the thing first, and if I fail, you die, and if I succeed, you die. Maybe I just don't do it.
I think he was just being really petty. He's like,
yeah.
If I'm going to die, I'm bringing everybody with me.
You got the... I honestly loved the way these looked. Oh my god, you know what would be amazing? I would love to have just these 3 medallions in my house somewhere. Because they all look really pretty. I mean, I know it's rendered really badly, but you could make them really nice with a green emerald.
Yeah.
And like a gold.
Resin and...
Oh yeah, like green resin would be perfect. And just get like a gold colored like bronze or something like that. And just make it... it would look so pretty too. It would be a nice necklace. It would be really cute and nerdy. If you made it small enough, but not too small. I'm sure they're earrings already.
What, those?
This seems like the right size to do.
No, okay, so...
Dangly earring size?
I don't think that they're small. I mean, He's dead. Small. With his mouth open? Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's so awkward.
Goodbye. This is you.
Goodbye. Great Deku Tree.
And Link's just like, bye! And just runs away.
Oh, dude, he gave me... Oh, no, that little asshole. He's gonna be like, kill the Deku Tree.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Hey, Girlfles, what did you do? The Great Deku Tree? Did he die? This was a kid's game. I don't think you were allowed to say die in a kid's game these days. I'm sure you are.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God, what the fuck? That was you suppressing it, and it just sounded like... I don't know.
A little siren?
Cancer? Or, yeah, something like you squeezed a cat too hard?
Yeah.
Christ.
I have weird sneezes sometimes.
Yeah, when you... God. How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault! God. And he just... That's it. That's the whole thing. He legitimately thinks it's your fault that you killed the Great Deku Tree. And he just walks away and says, it's all your fault! And fucking just walks away. God, I got used to these controls.
I would be so pissed. Like, don't die. Not yet, sir. Come on. Hey, hold out. Hold out. Just let me go and get the others so they can see that I'm not the one that killed you, since I haven't been able to see you until just now and you're dead. Oh, God.
Here's the thing. We're about to hit a really good spot of the game.
How good?
It's like one of the pinnacle parts.
Okay.
So we're there's a lot of exposition that's about to happen. So first of all, Surya, this is why everyone loves Surya, because she's kind of like, the backstory is that she's your closest friend here, and that no one accepts you because you're not Kokiri,
right? Because
you don't have a fairy, and that you don't look like them, and that you're growing old faster than they ever would because they're like.
But
immortal-ish.
You're invited into this town. They know you're not one of them.
They took you as a baby because... I mean, spoilers if you haven't played this in the last 20 years, but they took you in as a kid because you were, like, abandoned or some shit. Like, they just took you as a baby. And you grew up with them, but none of them accepted you because I guess you growing up there was a secret, and no one... I don't know. So Surya's over here like, oh, you're leaving? And she's like your best friend. And then this is all that happens. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Girlfles.
Forget his name sometimes.
Yeah, because you're different from me and my friends. But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? You're not even looking. You're over here doing a draw.
Yeah, I'm doodling.
I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it.
I immediately break it.
It sounds like D&D. Like, this is a D&D shame where it's like, please take care of the ocarina. I snap it in half and see what she does. Like, Neat. Cool.
I look her in the eyes. I'm doing it. I want her to know that this is all because of her.
Just crumble it in your hand and just...
Stomp on it.
And she's like, I hate you, but somehow I'm aroused. Because women are stupid.
Women don't know what they want.
When you play my Ocarina, I hope you think of me and come back to the forest to visit. and this right here, watch this, watch. This is his reaction to all of that.
It tastes vaguely of oh jeez.
He's like honestly, he reacts like, I saw you around, but I never met you once. Backs up twice, and he's like, okay, and then runs away.
This crazy bitch, she caught me.
This is Hyrule Field, the place that you spend most of your time going from one place to another. This is how they trick you into thinking it's a non-linear game. By having a big hub world in the middle, so you're using a lot of your time just running around. Right. Also, we're about to meet the Owl of Destiny.
I mean, since it's not a linear game, we don't have to, right?
Nope. Before you exit this, there's only a certain amount of spots you can be in. Wait, no, we have to come up with a new voice. Quickly, Shane.
No, that's too obvious. It's too obvious. He's an owl.
Alright. It appears that the time has finally come for you to start your adventure!
You sound like Lemon Grab from Adventure Time.
You will encounter many hardships ahead!
Adventure!
That is your fate! Don't feel discouraged! Even during the toughest times!
We are recording this at night. People are trying to sleep.
Yeah, but I live like 30 feet away from them. That's probably fine. Go ahead! Straight this way! You will see Hyrule Castle! You would have seen it whether I was here or not! I should just not be here, really!
Then why are you here?
You will meet a princess there! Like, really? Spoilers. Fucking Christ. Like, why even play the game if you're just gonna go against this bitch? And he's like, you'll meet a princess there! She'll be kidnapped! You'll have to save her!
There's this guy! His name starts with a G.
If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map!
Oh god, you know what?
Thanks.
Wait, what if...
Thanks, bud.
What if he is the reason why... Like, if you name your character Ganon... Or, yeah, can you?
You can, I think. Probably. I mean, I don't think they have that foresight. The areas you've explored will be shown on the map. Press start to enter the subscreens and Z or R to find the map. I don't know what I'm saying. What is a Z? What is an R?
What are these weird things? It's okay, I'm just a bird.
On the map subscreen, you will also see a flashing dot showing you which way to go next. That seems weird. Did you get all that? And here's the thing. Here's what pisses me off. Did you get all that? This is like an inverse question. Because instead of saying, do you understand?
Right.
I don't know. No. Instead of saying, like, I don't know. My problem is that the way that it's worded and also that the arrow starts on no.
Right.
You kind of immediately want to be like, did you get all that? No. No, yes, I did. God damn it. He will repeat everything.
Oh god, no. I would literally at that point just look it up. I would create the internet to look it up.
It's funny, he'd be like, alright then, I'll see you around! Hoot hoot, hoot hoot. like he's just like, everything is full of energy except for his actual animal sound where he's like, oh my god! Hoot hoot.
Maybe you just went insane after the people you've known your entire life kicked you out of the town.
Oh, these things over here are the fucking worst. I apparently got too close.
What are those?
They are annoying, and it's coming back for me.
Wow.
No, return, go!
Ah! Actually kind of big.
Yeah, it's enormous. Okay, I'll show you.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
How do you destroy it?
They're fucking dangerous, too. You have to hit their fucking, like, the fucking...
bulb thing?
Yeah. The little penis. And, like, they're really difficult to deal with, and it's honestly not worth even trying, because they don't give you shit. So, like, Oh, here's another thing that... Honestly, this is something that annoys me. is when it turns dark, which it's about to. These fucking guys come out, and you have to wait for the fucking thing to open. But the good thing is that when you get to this point for the first time in the game, you don't have to wait for it. I'm pretty sure the cutscene happens immediately. So that's awesome.
Is it? Wait, is this the same castle that Zelda was just driven
Shit,
from?
do I really have to wait? Hang on, what does this bitch say? The Great Deku Tree wanted us to go see Hyrule Castle. Should we get going? Yep, I have to be here, but I have to be here not during the nighttime. Cool.
Wow, the nighttime just came so fast then.
Yeah, they each last like 5 minutes apiece. So I have to sit here for 5 minutes. So yeah, I think we'll do
Oh
that.
no, we're not doing that. You're gonna run around, you're gonna act a fool, you're gonna discover some shit.
No, we're at the end of the episode. We'll just do it off of camera.
Fine.
Off recording.
Fine!
What? We don't 5 minutes to go like there 5 minutes take that's how long it takes to get across the fucking map. So yeah, we'll see you guys later. Yeah, that's it. Bye.
Boy!